Hey everybody, this is Jgsf1987. I'm a writer and blogger, and if you want to see my writing and what I've been up to, I would go to my blog site, jgsf1987.com. Okay, this one is actually going to be kind of brief. I'm not going to do it for like more than a couple of minutes anyway. Right. Here's a couple of things that I'm going to share with you actually. First off, yeah, it's going to be basically a week of overt calls for white supremacy again from the Republicans. Don't act all surprised. Is this the first time that, because this is kind of what they've been saying, under the radar for about 50 years or so don't be too surprised about that, about what they're going to end up saying. Now, has this happened before? Now, for anybody who says, but this has never happened before in our history, actually, it used to happen all the time until about 1968 or so, where there were basically overt calls for white supremacy. Yeah, so don't be surprised by that. Also, I know the Democrats are going to respond to that next week. We'll leave it at that. And I know a lot of you were, still smoldering or pissed or basically feeling betrayed about the fact that Bernie had endorsed Hillary. Believe me, I hear you. And I'll explain in another video that there's actually a method to Bernie's madness. I know I've said it on here before, but I'll be happy to run through it again if you want to understand at least my thinking as to why. And lastly, and this is going to be the first thing that I'm going to address in my upcoming video, it's that the dynamic of 1972, if you hear that going flinging around, especially from anybody who tries to nominate, whoever's basically calling for Bernie to get the nomination, and somebody else says like, oh, 1972, 1972, no. The dynamic here is 1968, not 1972. I've written about this at least 3 times on my blog. I'll put the links below, and I'll go through them, and I'll explain why in my next video. So, now that we got all that cleared away, and also, I'll go through all of the options. I just want to let you know that we have a few other options should Hillary get the nomination. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that.